Hey everybody, it's Jeff at the Village Wreath Company. Hope you're all doing well. It's been a minute since we've been together, hasn't it? I've missed you guys. Hope you all had a great 4th of July weekend. Um, I did. I hope you all did as well. Hopefully my face doesn't look like too sunburnt still. So, yeah, while we were gone, we kind of changed seasons in a way. Went right from deep summer to fall. So we're gonna do a grapevine. Oh, look at that. We're gonna do a fall grapevine tonight. Why not, right? The fall stuff's starting to come in. Everybody's got their patriotic decor. If you don't have your summer wreath by now, you're probably not gonna get it. So moving on to fall. And guess what that is? Fall, Thanksgiving, Halloween. Lots to do. Lots to do. So we're gonna do our grapevine, and we're gonna start off with some fabulous gingham ribbon. Check that out, that maroon color. Look at that. Woo! I'll zoom you in. There. So we're gonna make a bow out of this, and then we'll start in with our fall foliage. How's that sound? Sound like a good plan? So yeah, let me know what you guys did over the weekend. Hopefully you're able to relax a little bit. Maybe do a picnic, a little grilling. So, hello Kay, how are you doing? All right, so I'm just cut a long tail from now. I'm sure it'll shorten up a bit, but this is a good place to start. All right. So we'll start with our long tail. Boom. There we go. I think I'm going to do a fairly large ribbon. Or a bow, I mean. Out of ribbon, of course. Oy. Okay. So I think I want to do like 4.5, 5-inch loops. Okay. I'm going to do a bunch of them. When I say a bunch, maybe 4 or 5. Not overly crazy. 1, 2, so we'll do like 3 on each side. 3, and then we'll do some 4-inch, 3.5, 4-inch, probably about 3.5. That way it's a nice little contrast that we'll have here. So we'll do 4 of those on each side. Maybe 3. We'll do 3. Yeah, we'll do 3. Let's do just a couple, like 2.5-inch loops. Yeah. And then a little loop for center. And ta-da! That is that. Let's get that put back away here. I think I have some floral wire here we can use. Too thick. That one's too thick. This one is. It'll work just fine. It'll work just fine. All right. There we go. All right. Let's get this up and off of here. Get our wire through. There. Ta-da! Give it a nice big twist. Let's get that thing out of our way. Alright. Set it in and see what we get. How's that sound? Sounds like a plan. Alright. right. Gosh, where do I want to put it? There. I think I want to put it here. About 8 o'clock. 2 o'clock, looking at it upside down. Yeah, I think I want it right about here. Yep, that'll work. That'll work just fine. Okay, let me give it a nice twist here. Cut off our wires, tuck them in. Tuck them in. There we go. Don't want to scratch anybody's doors. Alright, so let's see what we have. Hopefully it's a beautiful bow. That's the plan. There we go. Fabulous. There. Poof. We got a bow. Needs a little more fluffing, but we got a bow. Of course, you guys know me. I could sit here and do this all night, so it's time to move on from the bow, I guess. But I don't want to. Alright. Okay. So for starters, there's our bow. As promised. Alright. So now, let's see here. Let's start bopping in some foliage. Some fall foliage. How's that? Don't want to do too much. Oops. Whoa. But I do have a lot. So we'll play around a little bit. See what we end up with. Oops. There we go. And yeah. These picks have a lot on them. This is great. Alright. And you can twist and turn them any way you want. That's pretty cool. Makes them easier to fluff out if needed. So just gonna work our way around a little bit. With my stringy glue. My good old stringy glue. There. Play with these a little bit. Tighten a couple of them up, drop them down. Alternate them a little bit. do some here on the bottom. All right. Get a little up and under our bow. And we'll break apart another bush. See these things, there doesn't look like much, but there's a lot packed in here. A lot. Might be easier if I just clip them off and then separate them. I tried separating them earlier and it's a bit of a challenge. There. That worked. I'm just going to throw a few more in here. Do. Okay. I cannot believe I am making my first autumn wreath 2 days after the 4th of July. But that's what we do, right? All right, let's get a couple more of these. So is anybody threatened at all by this tropical storm coming through? We're just getting rain, little wind, little rain, nothing much here yet. Shouldn't get too much either. All right, maybe one more towards the top. Ta-da! This leaf's kind of broken. Let's not use that one. We shall use another one instead. There we go. All right. Boom. Ba 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 boom. Okay. Enough of those for now. Let's move on to something more fun, like apples. Let's hear it for the fruit. Yay! I was looking for Macintosh apples, but this was the closest I could get for now. So we'll have to make do. Not one to want to settle, but I think I'm also going to take the green off of a lot of them. Might leave it on a couple, but this is an autumn wreath. So do I want to leave a green just for color, impact? No, it looks out of place. But we shall save those leaves for something else. Might as well. All right. Okay, put a couple in here. Said Macintosh apples would look a little bit better, but these will work just fine. Bum, 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 bum. Throw another one right about there. We have one more, huh? Over here on the end. Why not? Tuck it right up in there. And this has a missing leaf, so get rid of that. Alright, let's fill in with a little more filler stuff. Not that. Not that. Set that aside here. Alright, so we've got some couple picks we can use and dissect for pieces. Basically, I'll use the pumpkin for another project. But we can use everything else in this wreath. Yay! Under the bow you go. Under the bow. There we go. Thank you for your cooperation. There. Alright, then each of these has the pumpkin. Let's get, I guess we'll leave them for later. Have some berries. Couple berries. Yay. Some leaves. Some more leaves. There. We can use these for another project. Hello, darling. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Okay, let's get this all taken care of. Again, just a couple different colors for like a little bit of a contrast here. Not much of one, but a little bit. There we go. Throw in some berries. Stretchy. Good, good. Glad to hear you're doing well. Let me get this out of the way before I stick myself. Boom. All right. Some more berries. I actually have a couple small berry picks left over that I can incorporate in here real easily as well. These were left over from last year and I just threw them in a box and there they were waiting for me. So I can sprinkle some of these in here. Pepper them throughout. If you can get that off, fabulous. Do, 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 do. Throw a little here. There. One more to go. Hello, Ashley. Elsa? No, she ain't coming over here. She gonna bring us a few rain bands here and there and just a touch of breeze, but nothing like what you guys are expecting to get or getting over there. See, I was out with the dogs earlier and the wind was like, flags were straight out and everything. I'm like, whoa. And then it just died down, and then it poured rain, and then it stopped, and I don't know what it's doing now. I have no clue. No clue. I'm sure you are. I am sure. Let me see. I think, for fun, let's throw in some magnolia leaves. If Lily's with you, tell her I said hi, please. See, these are fun because you can turn them around. Just sprinkle a few of these in here. Okay, bye. Have a good night. Be safe. Hi, Gershalda. How are you doing? Hope things are starting to settle down a little bit for you. This one needs an adjustment. There. A little bit better. Alright, y'all, we're on the downslope here. Just in time, too, because I'm hungry. Wasn't sure how good these would all look upside down, but they're looking pretty good. I'm kind of impressed. I'm impressed even. Okay, let's throw another one maybe here. Oh, thank you, darling. It's getting there. Slowly but surely, it's getting there. Didn't work out too well. Let's try back here. There we go. Sheesh. There, that'll work. That will work. All right, so we have a couple of these leaves left, so let's use those. Why not? They're right here. Oh, that one's not in good shape. And what we can do... Well, hey, ma'am, how are you? You're not late at all. What's great is you can watch the replay and you can fast forward through the parts that are boring. That's a good way to look at it. Hi, bub. Yeah, it's gonna be a silly storm. We have our tornado watch until 11, but it's really humid out right now. Really humid. So you know that air is pumping in from the south for sure. There we go. Want this somewhere. I'm just not 100% sure where. Ah, found it. Found it. Oh, thank you, man. Sweet. All right. Ow. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, glue. That doesn't look good where I thought it would. So I shall play around a little bit more. No. See, now I'm just putting too much thought into it. So I'm not even going to put it in. Yes, I am. Just found it. Just found it. There we go. Perfect. Perfect. That's what I wanted. All right. Get my crazy stringy glue here. Woohoo! Ooh, Lord. All right. There. Let's see what we got here, you guys. Well, we got a bare spot. That's what we have. We'll fix that really quick. Just like that. Boom. That's nice. I can still use these. Why not? No need for them to go to waste. Is there? All right, almost done. almost done. And down in here we go. Boom. All right. Remove my little sticky strings here. Let's see what we got. Besides a mess of glue. All right. We have ourselves. Yep, glue. Good Lord. At least it comes off easily. All right, let me get this up here to show you guys anyways. In the meantime, so here we go. In the meantime, we have our wreath. So there we are. Pretty cool. Like I said, I wanted Macintosh apples, but these worked in a pinch as well. So awesome, huh? There we go. I might come in and do some more tails. I think we need a couple more tails. We'll work on that too. Finish up the glue and get some pictures taken for you guys. So thank you for the hearts. I appreciate it. I'm glad you guys like it. Sorry it's been so long since I've been on. Hopefully we can take care of that from now on. Just been really busy, but I think we're calming down a little bit in terms of activities and stuff going on in life. So, but it was good to see you all. I'm just trimming this up so I can throw this away. It was good to see you all. Thank you again for taking the time to stop by. I appreciate it. Yes, stay safe, everybody, especially if you're gonna experience the storm. Will be cool here. We're very well protected. So again, far enough inland too. Shouldn't be much of an issue. So yeah, there we go. It's good to see everybody. Thank you again. Any questions, feel free to drop them down below or send us an email, info@villagewreath.com. By the way, there's some new goodies on our Etsy shop. If you want to check it out, you'll see what I mean. It'll stand out. It's not wreaths. So anyways, thank you again, everybody. It's great to see you. Hope to see you again really, really soon, all right? So in the meantime, everybody, please, 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 please be safe. All right, take care. Bye, everybody.